Hello, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out here. I'm watering my garden. I just turned the water on. I'm going to waste some time, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I've collected and use as part of my preps. I got a. This here's one of them boxes that they keep stoplight, the electronics for stoplights in. I was doing a job on the highway, and this here's an old one, and they're going to change them out for all new ones. And they were going to wad this up and throw it away, and I asked the boss if I could have it. And this here was my very first shed that I had when I moved out here. I bought my land, and when I bought it, it was all woods. And I took and cleared it, put a pad in, I sunk a well, and I did some clearing. And this was my first shed, and I kept all my gardening tools in it. Now I keep my gasoline in it. This is my shipping container. I bought it from an outfit up in St. Louis. I paid $1,200 for it at the time, and I can't remember, but with shipping, they brought it out here for me. I had to place it. They put it over there, and they couldn't get their semi in here far enough. But my uncle's got a nice tractor, so we just changed it to the tractor. And with this thing empty, it only weighs 4 tons. We drug it down here, turned it around, and drug it back here. And this is where it sets. I jacked it up with a 3.5-ton jack. Luckily, my jack could take it. But I took it and placed it, and leveled it out, and I built a workshop inside. I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm going to show you this side first. This is where I keep my farm tools. I keep my tools, and I tried to have a lawn cutting business. Bought a nice lawnmower. All it cuts now is my house, but it runs every time one pull and it starts. I know it's all dusty right now and dirty, but I take care of it. I grease it and keep it oiled and make sure everything's running on it. And got an all-terrain lawnmower there, line trimmer. A good one. That's what you need to get. If you guys are going to Walmart to buy your line trimmers, don't do it, because that's just a waste of money and a waste of time. This here's a Kawasaki, and I bought it from a industrial grass cutting place. It cost me a little bit of money, but I've had it 7 years, and I mean, I have cut acres and acres with it. And before I had a lawnmower here, I line trimmed about 2 acres of grass. I area trimmed it. It didn't look bad. It didn't look like I lawn mowed it, but it was cut down. And folks, I'm going to give you a suggestion here, and the suggestion is, for all your implements that you work with outside, paint them orange, because then you can see them when you lay them down. That's cool, because being able to find your tools after you lay them down is really nice. That there is a hickory stick I took. I broke my handle, went and bought a handle, and I broke that brand new handle 2 more times, and it made me angry. So then I took and I went into the woods and cut me out a good long hickory stick, and I used that, and I did it to that shovel too. And believe it or not, them hickory sticks are working a lot better than that $12 handle that I bought. My great kick-ass lawnmower. I built this lean-to on the side of my shed, my shipping container. I wish I'd have made it about 7 foot longer, because then I could fit a car in there. But if I had to, I could pull all this stuff out, and I could pull the front end in. So if it's raining, I could work on my car under a roof, and that's really all that counts. I can back either the front or the back end, depending on where the injury is, and work on it under cover. I'm going to build another shed when work picks up again. I'm going to build another lean-to off of this side, and I'm going to try and put a 2-car garage on this side with the remote control garage door and everything. I might even put concrete down for a pad underneath it, but you just never know. It might just be like a pole barn. That'd be fine, just as long as keep the critters and people out. But there's my bug-out car. Yeah, there's my bug-out truck and a parts car. And a parts car is invaluable because that's exactly the same car as that car, and I can use parts off of it as my other car breaks down. Got a chicken coop. I built that all out of recycled materials that I got from jobs that I've done. Sometimes I work at huge stores like Walmart, for instance, and Lowe's. Whenever they get a Lowe's in there, you might not know this, but they need people to come in there and set all them racks and stuff up. Well, the pallets, they throw those pallets away, and sometimes the cribbing and pallets are 2x4s, and the pallets have 8-foot sheets of plywood on it. So I built that, and I had to buy the roof for it and screws, but that's all right. That's very cheap. Let's go inside here. I'll show you the inside of my shipping container. I got a workbench, air compressor. I got electricity hooked up out here. I brought 220 out here because you just pretty much need to bring 220 out, and I got 110 off of it. I got those string lights off another job I did. Believe it or not, they threw that string light away because the light bulbs are broke on it. The light bulbs were broke and was missing a couple of those plastic cages. So the safety people, because it was missing the cages, demanded that they throw it away. And I saw that in the trash, and I said, yeah! And then they threw 2 of them away, and I just took the safety cages off the other one, fixed one of them, and I got lights to the end of my shed. And it's got a plug-in on the end, so if I need electricity at this end of my shed, I got it. Here's my bug-out bike. It's a 1100cc Suzuki. And there's a bad screaming mofo, I'll tell you. I paid $500 for it. It needed a little bit of work. I did it. And last year, something went wrong with it, and the transmission broke loose on it. So I paid $500. It's probably worth 50 cents now, and I know I put $500 in it. But that's the way it goes. That's life. C'est la vie. I got a whole passel of rabbit traps. There's 6, 8, 9, 10 of them. You're allowed to put 10 out, so I got 10 of them. A spare gas tank. When shit hits the fan, I'll have that much gas. And actually, you know, that ain't going to be enough for shit hits the fan, but it's enough for emergencies, because sometimes I've lost electricity here for a week at a time. I built all the racks, all the shelves. I built this here roll-away toolbox. It suffices. It works. And it's on wheels. I put that toolbox on top of it. I couldn't see spending $200 for what I built here out of scrap materials, and all I had to do was buy the screws and the wheels on the bottom. And there's my workbench. I got the pegboard for free because, remember I was telling you I work at Lowe's. Well, Lowe's would cut off what pegboard they needed, and then they would throw the rest of it away. And I got so much pegboard from them guys that I still got pegboard stashed away. I probably got, well, I mean, they ain't full sheets. You know, like this sheet here was, I guess, 6x4. You know, they're all about 6x4 or less. But I got lots and lots of pegboard, and that's real nice when you're building a shop. I got plywood from Lowe's, and like I say, the cribbing they got, you know, once they put, when you get a truck to come in, they put 2x4s underneath the things to keep it off the flatbed. And, well, you collect all those 2x4s, they might be a little creased or a little damaged, and some of them are a little warped. But shoot, man, if you're recycling them, get them, use them. And that's what I built most of my equipment here with, is recycled plywood and recycled 2x4s. And don't be afraid to use 2x3s, people, because 2x3s are useful too. I got this. Ooh, look at that. Jobs I work with cranes a lot. And whenever they change the cables on the cranes, you can get the spools. They just throw these spools away. And I took that one and put wheels on it. And it's a very good bench. It works very fine. What else? What can I show off? I can show off my God Bless America graffiti, my cross, Because I'll tell you what, people like to put skulls on things, put kill, 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 and all that stuff everywhere. But I'll tell you what, when it comes right down to it, you're going to die one day. And I'd rather die knowing that I lived with God than in the shadow of blasphemy. Yeah. Anyway, I got a phone out here. I got everything I need out here. And this is a shipping container, guys. I paid $1,700 for this critter. And I get countless hours of use out of it. I use it every day as storage. And it works great. Anyway, hey, that's my humble video. You all have a great day. Don't give up, don't give in, and don't become the thing you hate. One day you might figure out what that means, people. You all have a great day. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Good day.